we've grown in quantity. There are 400 news channels and we've declined in quality. We actually did far more quality work 10, 15, 20 years ago. I remember when we were doing World This Week, we had 1 week to do one story. So you could put all your energies into it. Today you have to do one story in 1 hour at times. So where does the reporter have the time to think? Where does the reporter have the time to structure a story? So I think it's ironical. What competition should normally do is raise the bar. In a strange way in television, competition has done just the reverse. It's actually brought us down to the lowest common denominator. How do we, the concept of breaking news has broken down. Sense has been replaced with sensation. News has been replaced with noise. Credibility with chaos. And I start wondering, why should that have happened? Competition should raise the bar. In India, in television in particular, competition at times has actually lowered the bar. I don't know who to blame for that. Do we blame the business model of television, where there are so many channels competing for the same sort of number of eyeballs, advertising revenues not multiplying? So I don't know why that's happened, but I think that is the biggest that's unfortunate. There was a wave, there was a revolution that was created, but revolutions tend to devour their own. And I think that's what's happened in India. The television revolution is now dangerously devouring some of us who started it. I think what digital is doing is digital is going to be for the next generation what TV was for us 20 years ago, opportunity. At the end of the day, any profession, particularly journalism, is about opportunity. I don't get those opportunities in TV which I might get today in digital. I might be able to write a blog, I might be able to maybe do an interview, do things which I'm not getting a chance to do in TV. So I think digital, because it's not as costly, because the business model doesn't require you to put that kind of an investment that TV requires, maybe will encourage younger talent. So I think, and because it's going to become competitive, I think people will want quality content. Quality content is going to survive in the digital age. Television is getting commodified because everybody is doing the same thing, chasing the same audiences. In digital, you're going to have to create new audiences for a new India. And I think that will force you to think out of the box. So all the innovations that are coming in, the young kids who are coming in, are coming with innovations for digital. So I think digital will spur the same kind of innovative, passionate mindset that TV did 20 years ago. This is like saying again 20 years ago that print will go the moment television takes over. I don't think anyone takes over from another medium. I think each medium supplements the other, and there are complementarities that you can build. So if digital grows, television must also adjust to the digital age. Every television platform will need to have a strong digital backend. Some may even need a digital front end. So you'll have mobile TV, for example, and television on screen will become a backend where you can have news on demand. You can watch a program at a time of your choice, but you can watch it all the time live streaming on your mobile TV. So I think the delivery systems will vary, but content will still be king. So I think whether you put that content out on digital, whether you put it out on TV, whether you put it out on print, the choice is yours. So I think content, there will always be a demand for content. What will happen is I think the delivery systems will start changing, where people will increasingly in this country go to handheld devices for their news and information. And maybe if I want to watch a longer format, or maybe if I want to watch a sports show, I'll go to the television. So I think each one will have certain skill sets, each one will offer certain specialized values which you will have to sort of work together. They'll all coexist. I don't think one is going to replace the other. And I think increasingly news is a service, which means I have to provide the viewer or the reader a service when I'm giving you news and information. I can't do it in some derive vicarious pleasure for myself if it isn't changing your life. So I need to provide news as information for a new generation. People want to be informed when they watch news. They don't want to be just titillated. For that, they'll go to Kapil Sharma and comedy nights. So that's also going to change. News as entertainment will come on. Entertainment will be Kapil Sharma. Mobile will provide FIR, quick information. And television will provide me maybe a longer format show.